very good morning to my lecturer, Puanur Farhan Imran. My name is Nimesh Rao, Analaki Pandiselva. My matrix card number is 10DPM22F2035. Today I'm going to present about problem scenario case study. First question. My question is, as Human Resource Manager of Siemens Company, you are required to identify and develop action to assist the staffing process to meet the needs of the organization. First one, identify the job roles and responsibilities. To meet the needs of the organization in online shopping, you must identify and develop job roles, responsibilities necessary for online platform requirements. Second one, review and modify the recruitment process. To meet the needs of online shopping, modify the recruitment process of staffing, starting from sourcing to onboarding for online shopping. Sourcing candidate should be tough digital channels and social media. Third one, establish an employer brand. To attract the best talent for online shopping, build an employer brand by highlighting the company culture, values, benefits, and overall environment. A good image is essential to attract potential candidates to meet the staffing needs of the organization. Fourth one, develop a comprehensive training program. To ensure the workforce is skilled to manage the online platform, develop a comprehensive training program that assists employees in developing technical knowledge, online sales techniques, customer service skills, communication, and more. Assess and provide constant feedback and mentorship to enhance employees' competence. Fifth one, establish employee retention programs. Develop programs that support employee retention to lessen staff turnover rates. By doing so, develop compensation and benefits package performance based on promotions, learning opportunities, and support. This ensure knowledgeable hires stay and grow into organizational roles, improving the company culture and enhancing online shopping performance and customer service. Sixth one, monitor online shopping metrics. Monitoring online shopping metrics help identify areas that require additional staffing, reducing staffing level otherwise. Collect relevant data and continuously track and measure retail sales performance and customer service metrics to prevent finding the needs for any additional organization staffing requirements. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good morning, Puan Farana. My name is Sharvindran Analalaki Sundram. My metric card number is 10DPM 22F2009. My question is B. Decision making is a crucial phase of implementation during pandemic to endemic COVID-19. Imagine that you are the director of Lyra PhD. Discuss the decision making condition that must be considered with your team before emphasizing any action. As a director of Lyra PhD, making decision during the ongoing epidemic is integral. Before lacking any action, it is important to several factors to ensure that the decision is optimal and effective. Here are some key decision making conditions to consider. 1. Uncertainty conditions of decision making. Take a breath, pause and take a breath, literally giving yourself a moment to step back, take stock, anticipate and prioritize. May seem counterintuitive, but it's essential now. In a crisis atmosphere, it is tempting to jump from one urgent task to the next to take charge of what's right in front of you to just execute. Number 2, certainty conditions of decision making. Frequency update and assessment of the situation. As the situation around the epidemic continues to develop, it is important to follow the latest developments, regulations and guidelines from authorities and continuously assess the situation to continue development. The third one is risky conditions of decision making. Failure to prioritize the safety and health of tourists. For example, some business of Tourist destinations may prioritize profits over the safety and health of their tourists, which can be risky as it can lead to the spread of viruses and harm to individuals. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good morning to Puan Farhana. My name is Pritish Nair. My metric card number is 10DPM 22F 2027. My question is, demonstrate now your team made decision making process in this matter. The first one is identify the problem. Background. Specify the background or situation in which the problem occurs. It contains the information you need to understand the severity of the problem. Specific problem, look for additional information, for examples that provide clarity and depth to the problem. Such information may include relevant data, statistics, or observation. And scope, understand of the problem, consider the scope, size, or impact on individuals, organization, or society as a whole. The next one, form alternative. Define decision criteria, identify key factors or criteria that are important when evaluating alternatives. These criteria may include cost, feasibility, effectiveness, time constraints, and goal achievement. Brainstorming alternative solution. Generating a range of possibility alternatives might solve a problem or make a decision. Encourage creativity and consider different approaches or perspectives. Gather relevant information. Gather the data or information needed to evaluate the feasibility and potential outcome of each alternative. The third one, alternative. Analyze alternative. Identify specific factors of authority relevant to a particular decision or situation. These factors may include legal requirements, regulation, industry standards, expert advice, or established best practices. Define the exact biological factors are important to the decision or condition under review. These variables can take the form of biological steps, genetics, characteristic, physiology, or environmental problems. Select the best alternative. Specify the choice criteria that are critical to your scenario and decision-making process by defining them. These standards might take into account things like submission to legal requirements, biological. The next one, implement a decision. Take follow-up action, perform evaluation. Define assessment criteria. Determine the particular criteria metric that will be used to assess the performance of the decision. Financial performance, customer happiness, efficiency improvement, and any other relevant indicators are examples for such criteria. Collect information, collect statistic information on the outcomes and performance of the choice. Analyze the result. The next one, implement a decision, take follow-up action, and perform evaluation. Define assessment criteria. Determine the particular criteria and metrics that will be used to assess the performance of the decision. Financial performance, customer happiness, efficiency improvements, and any other relevant indicators are examples of such criteria. Collect information, collect statistics and information on the outcomes and performance of the choice. Use data from both quantitative and qualitative sources. Analyze the result. Examine the obtained data to determine the decision accuracy. The next one, select the best alternative. Specify the choice criteria that are critical to your scenario and decision-making process by defining them. These standards might take into account things like submission to legal requirements, biological sustainability, technological effectiveness, and productive operation. Weight the following factors based on their importance in your particular environment. Give each decision-making criterion a relative weight or value. Alternatives are evaluated by comparing them to decision criteria and the relevant consideration. Think about trade-offs. Examine the trade-offs related to each option across the various parameters. So that's all for now. Thank you.